In the back? I do.
What was your reaction upon learning about the Aurora upon learning about the Aurora shooting at the Dark Knight Rises movie theater?
I don't want to talk about it, and I hope you understand.
I'm so sorry.
No, don't be sorry to me.
Upon hearing that woman talk, when hearing that lady talk, that question
Okay, well,
popped
thank
out of
you.
my head.
You say you like to play villains a lot. What would be your dream villain role?
Yeah, that's right. Honestly? Yeah. I'm sorry, but yeah. Star Wars. I'm so hyped for that film. I try and find out who's being cast and like get anything. They're being really good with keeping it stum, aren't they? They're like not letting anything out, so it's
like
great.
a general or Vader?
No. I'll take anything. I mean, I'm sorry to make myself sound cheap, but you know.
Oh, Cantina Band?
Yeah, that's right.
Right over here.
What was your favorite aspect of the Pacific Rim universe?
Yeah, that's a really good question. To be honest, I'm kind of attracted to things for their visual detail, and obviously working with Guillermo, you would walk on a set, and I don't think I did any green screen. So the sets were already done. Like every detail of a monster part or a kaiju part or a tool, even the menus in the restaurants were like full kaiju part. Like it was just walking onto a world that was already created. So I think the detail is what I loved, and it makes it very easy to work, you know, because you're just enjoying yourself. You know? Yeah, I think so. And actually, watching it again and again, you see details that you didn't catch the first time. I read this amazing article about how, well, basically it has such a strong visual language that even if you don't buy into the story, you know, or you don't buy into a certain aspect or whatever, you know, that's the strength of the film for me, was that visual universe that Guillermo made.
Did you find that walking under the set where everything was already so realistic allowed you to be more creative or to find a greater depth within the role, and that everything just seemed so real?
Well, I knew that the scale of the thing would be huge. So when Guillermo would say, you know, like, you know, do this or do that, I didn't feel like, oh no, I need to bring this down. I was against like 1,000-foot, you know, monsters and robots. So even though the size of the performance is a large performance, for me, that was what my instinct was to do that, whether or not that was, you know, people like that or not. For me, in the scale of the thing, you know, this other world, that was the best part for me.
Right here?
What's been your favorite lines of the letter?
I think numbers are the handwriting of God. You know, that little diatribe that Herman had. You know, I think that was that was my favorite recent one anyway, you know. Because numbers are the handwriting of God, you know. There's incredible things out there in the universe which we can kind of try and start to explain with numbers, and yeah, I think so. I'm just trying to think. I'm sure I had some other filthy line somewhere. Which
Right here?
Did you actually feel scared in Pacific Rim when the marshal yelled at you to shut up?
Idris, as you know, is a very big man. He's also like a really cool guy. He's very, very collaborative, disciplined, funny. You know, you kind of think he would be this brooding hulk of a man, but he's just a really relaxed guy. But yeah, when Idris Elba shouts at you shut up.
So just so everyone knows, we only have about 5 minutes left, so maybe 2, 3 questions. I'm sorry, I really am, you know. I mean, I'll be honest. I would
He
like
wants to go drink beer, doesn't he? I mean,
actually, I am like, I'm like ready to sit here for a couple more hours and just chat because this guy is awesome. But I do know they have a band playing in here later that they need to set up for, and some other stuff going on. Yeah, I know. Bands. Yeah, whatever. So unfortunately, we do have to come to a close. So let's take 2 or 3 more questions, and so let's start right here.
What was your favorite scene to shoot during Pacific Rim?
I think it was when we went into the drift. Me and Charlie sort of filmed it separately, but I don't know, this is pretty public, I think, but we had these helmets that we had to put on, right? And they were wired in a strange way, and they were kind of sparking a little bit. And I remember thinking, that's definitely an electric shock. And I said to Charlie, did you get that? And he was like, yeah, I mean, I've been getting that all day. Yeah. These things are like electric, and we're getting shocked here. And it kind of helped the scene. It was great.
Over here in the back.
I apologize if someone asked this already because I came in late, but in the episode of Torchwood where you were King of the Weevils, do you know if there was ever any plan to do more with that in the future of the series, how to continue?
Well, who knows where Owen is now? Perhaps he's somewhere in a storm drain somewhere with Janet, just hanging out, playing chess, I don't know. I enjoy being King of the Weevils, man. I mean, but I'm not sure. I know that the Weevils, Paul Casey is a guy who does a lot of the creatures in Doctor Who and Torchwood and many other things. And he really took his role seriously. So when there was a Weevil there, it was actually quite a scary experience. They were, they didn't kind of mess around between hand. He would sometimes have a cigarette through the jaws. But, it was kind of a hulking presence. And I wish they'd have done more with it. Yeah, great.
Let's take one more question. Yeah, right over here.
It's okay.
Yes? Yes, you. That's all right.
In Torchwood, episode 2 of season 1, there was a lot of
Sex gas.
what was it like on set while you were shooting that?
We just laughed all the time. I'm sorry to say, I know it should be serious, but we were just like, what? So, but we did. We had great fun. We were still trying to work out what the series was about, and we shot all at night in the rain in Wales. So we were, all of us kind of doing night shoots, and it kind of got a bit trippy. And but like I say, all I can say is we had such a good time because we just kind of had fun all the time.
So please join me in thanking our incredible panelists, Gorman. Thank you so much.
Just stay seated.
Whoa.